So as you guys probably know, the news just dropped today, but Disney and Scarlett Johansson have finally settled the Black Widow lawsuit. So we all know 2 months ago, Scarlett Johansson sued Disney for alleged breach of contract once Disney decided to release Black Widow into theaters and via Disney Plus Premier Access on the same day. The terms of the settlement has not been disclosed, but they both have come out with different statements saying that they're happy that they settled the lawsuit. Scarlett Johansson, she dropped a comment saying, "I am happy to have resolved our differences with Disney. I'm incredibly proud of the work we've done together over the years, and I've greatly enjoyed my creative relationship with the team. I look forward to continuing our collaboration in years to come." That's what Scarlett Johansson said, and Disney set out a statement as well saying, "I'm very pleased that we have been able to come to a mutual agreement with Scarlett Johansson regarding Black Widow. We appreciate her contributions to the MCU and look forward to working together on a number of upcoming projects, including Disney's Tower of Terror." Now, we all know that this lawsuit got ugly once, it became public that Scarlett Johansson sued Disney. Disney hit back and said, "Hey, we paid her $20 million. She's paid for." And they essentially tried to wipe their hands clean. And this caused an uproar because, honestly, Disney putting out Scarlett Johansson's pay for the movie was just a misogynist move. And what really has surprised me is, Scarlett Johansson, she's been in the MCU for over 10 years. The main cast of the Avengers, they all got tattoos together. It just amazed me how, even though she was suing Disney, none of them came out to support her. The only people that really publicly supported her was Elizabeth Olsen and Emma Stone. Now, Emma Stone, she really stood up for her because I've just been, reading articles about her Cruella performance and how she re-signed for Cruella 2. And people are saying that she basically made Disney, say that they screwed over Scarlett Johansson and she made them apologize for it. And that's how she re-signed for her second movie. So shout out to Emma Stone, for even standing up for that. But it's just really surprising how, she was working with all these people for 10 years, but only 2 people stood up for her. You know what I'm saying? It's just very, very shocking. And when you think about Disney, right, you think about the magical world of Disney, and we think about, Disney princesses. Whenever you think of Disney, when people think about what's one thing that's really big that they have come out with, is Disney princess movies. And, especially since it's 2021, everybody's talking about how women are independent and they don't need, a man to come save them. That's really what Disney has branded their Disney princess movies and their brands and all of that. And honestly, it's just a joke. It's one big fat joke, because here we are with Scarlett Johansson suing Disney, even though, Agent Romanoff, she was the first female Avenger, that kind of came out, and she was the only female Avenger for years. And here you go, screwing up her contract and not even paying her right. It just makes Disney one big fat joke. And, it just makes them so misogynistic. I know that, Disney is not all run by males, but it's just so misogynistic how they dropped her salary out to everybody, and how they even waited 2 months to even say that they settled the lawsuit. It's just terrible. It's horrible. It goes against everything that I think Walt Disney tried to stand for Disney. And I'm ultimately glad that Disney did come to a conclusion and, they paid her. But it's just so embarrassing, and it's just so sick, and it's just so wrong for what they did to Scarlett. I do know that we were in, the middle of a storm for the past 18 months. But honestly, a contract is a contract. If I write down a piece of paper, I'm going to give you $1 20 years from now. That is, a contract. So you're going to get that dollar a year from now. You know what I'm saying? So it's very sad that Disney waited this long, but I'm also glad that Scarlett Johansson got her money. And I'm glad that, we all know that Scarlett Johansson is no one to, play with. And I think this is a win for everybody. It's a win for everybody, because when you think about it, a lot of people were scared to even discuss this out loud. So the fact that Scarlett Johansson was able to sue them and sort of win, just, I think it sets a precedent for all the other actors and actresses to follow. It's a little guy versus the big guy, and I think Scarlett Johansson, she did a great job, and people should be applauding her for what she did, because what she did was right. Anyways, let me know, your comments, and let me know what you think about this lawsuit. Do you think that Disney was right to give Scarlett Johansson more money? Do you think it's wrong that Disney gave Scarlett Johansson this money? Comment your thoughts below. I personally think that, if it's in a contract, Disney isn't doing anything extra. They're doing the obvious thing. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You shouldn't get any claps for that, But give me your thoughts below. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe for some more Taylor Talks, and see ya.